So what is digital transformation really about in emergency communication? We all are well used to emergency communication originated by a phone. So you pick up the phone, you dial the emergency number, and you are going to be routed to a public safety answering point for this call to be answered. And how does this happen? We have the call originating site, which can be any phone inside an enterprise, in private homes or mobile phones, and the service provider's task is to pick up that call and route it based on where it has been originated from to the most appropriate public safety answering point. This is the technical process behind this. And once that call connection has been established, there's communication happening. Communication between the call taker and the calling person. And the main questions here are, who is calling? Where are they calling from? What are they calling about? So this is the key questions to be answered for the call taker to make a decision what first responders need to be involved and need to be engaged. And they, in fact, then make a decision what first responders will be sent out to the place where the call is coming from in order to provide this response. Now let's have a look at this. How is this going to change, or how has this already started to change? In today's world of emergency communication, well, these questions, who, where, what, and others, are under high pressure of time, incident context, which has to be discussed and has to be picked up and put into the applications that the response organizations are using. And in an analog world today, basically, all of this information is achieved and received by talking, by asking questions between the call taker and the calling person. So that communication probably takes some time in order to get all the necessary information to send first responders. How is this going to change in a digital world? It is going to be about talking plus additional data. So modern smartphones, as they have appeared on scene, they have much more capabilities than just making a phone call. They can convey text information, you can take photo shots, you could even stream video information, and you can share location information. So this, what is going to be very, very important in the future to be transmitted to the to the call side as well, to make better and more informed decisions on how to respond to the case. It really is all about the additional data, delivering additional context, providing additional insight, with the one and only goal to raise quality and speed of response for the sake of the citizens in here. Digital transformation is a journey. It is not only about making a phone call or adding information to the phone call. And if we look into what we have achieved today with all the emergency numbers that we have out there, and where we ultimately would want to go with the next generation 911 or next generation 112, this journey is not a single step journey, of course. It is taking us through different steps, starting probably in some areas of this region with an e-call, looking into omni-channel and accessibility, looking into the use of smartphone apps, changing the caller location challenge, enhancing collaboration between public safety answering points, and bringing in social media in some or in one or the other way of communication as well. And of course, embracing the paradigms delivered with the Internet of Things. So that journey is supported and driven by a couple of factors. Of course, it is technology change as well. If we look back for the past 10 years, since the advent of the first Apple iPhone, technology has changed a lot, and the smartphone has discovered every single area of today's life in private and in business. And this has a change effect on citizens and society and on expectations how to deal with communication. On the other hand, standards are evolving, driven by the European Emergency Number Association, by the European Technical Specification Institute, and by IETF as well, in order to bring next generation emergency communication to life. And last but not least, regulations and laws at a regional level or at a country level are due to be changed as well in order to cope with the changed requirements in here. Now, the first stage in that digital transformation journey is solving the caller location challenge. And the caller location challenge can tangibly be solved with services that are available already today, such as the pan-European eCall, advanced mobile location introduced by Google just lately, Avaya iLocate concepts, and the overall next-generation emergency communication concepts that have been outlined with drafts and standards. So looking into eCall, this is an automatic accident-triggered emergency call from cars, which is mandatory in the European Union by 2018. The in-vehicle system that car manufacturers need to build into their new cars is going to deliver high GPS location accuracy plus additional data when that eCall is raised to 112 organizations here in Europe. The content is delivered in the minimum set of data in-band over a modem connection. Advanced mobile location with regard to that is a completely different approach. It is based on the Android operating system. The original concept has been delivered with the British Telecom in the UK with support from the EE and HTC as a handset manufacturer. It also is delivering high GPS location accuracy based on the smartphone's knowledge on its location, and it's aiming to provide within 20 seconds after the emergency call has arrived at the public safety answering point that location information through a hidden SMS sent to the PSAP or with a database push in mobile data networks. Another concept in kind of an over-the-top approach is Avaya iLocate. It is an SMS-based concept as well, where the call taker can decide to send an SMS message out to the calling person in case he doesn't see any chance to locate him in another way. So that is a way that is delivering location information, but also other additional data, probably still pictures, documents to be pushed out, to be shared, or even bidirectional video over the top of the existing location, over the top of the existing communication platform, side by side with high precision location data. And last but not least, next generation 112, evolving standards which are not fully mandatory yet, but which have been proved in pilot installations. They are going to show how many of these challenges that we have discovered so far are going to be solved over time entirely. So solving the caller location challenge is something that we can expect to happen. Whilst in 2016, not many of these capabilities are in effect, we are going to see that 2017-18 onwards, in some countries, mechanisms like eCall, AML, or iLocate are going to play a role in solving the caller location challenge before it's ultimately going to be solved by 4G or 5G networks with voice over LTE, next generation 112 concepts, and next generation mobile operating systems. But we do not know when these are really coming to play. So at that point in time, we should start using what we have available and at hand in order to be introduced to derive better services for the citizens and to have public safety answering points to deliver better service already now.